Hello, guys, and welcome back to Picks and Parlays. I'm Timothy Earle, and today we've got another episode of Ballin Out with Tim Earle for the NBA on December the 30th. We get a 9-game slate already up, and we'll have plays in 8 of the games. We'll explain one of them in a minute. But now we'll quickly look back at what happened yesterday because my week pass is up for the NBA. Unfortunately, NBA end up going 1-2. We did hit the best bet. My best bet on the site was the Spurs Knicks over the total. So that one hit nicely. The other two that I had was the over in the Celtics game that missed by 1.5, and then the Oklahoma City Thunder, which missed as well. Unfortunately, the video didn't do all that well. The video actually didn't do all that bad. Yesterday, I guess it went 2-4. I had the Pacers. I had the Celtics minus 5.5. Other than that, the other 4 games lost. So wasn't a fantastic day. Hopefully, we could turn it around. If you guys are interested in the week pass, $70 for the week pass. We are still number 1 on the site for the NBA if you guys are interested in that. Let's go ahead and jump into it. And this is the one game that we're not going to have a play from. Obviously, this line is all whacked up. I did all the slides. And then news came out that 9 people part of the Orlando organization are suspended after the fight. So I want nothing to do with this game. I'm not going to touch a total. I'm not going to touch a side. Originally, I had the Magic in there. I didn't know that a bunch of players were going to get suspended. Didn't watch the game. I saw the clip. Didn't think anything of it. Not going to touch this game, though. This is a complete stay away. A lot of players out. Check the list. Just not a game I would go after because now it went from Magic being a 1.5-point favorite when I was typing this up to it's a 4.5 now for the Orlando game. Nothing going on with this game. Leave it alone for tomorrow. All right, we'll start with the games that we actually like now because the Lakers are in Atlanta. The Hawks are 6.5-point favorites. 232.5 is the total. The Lakers are being the Lakers. They've won 1 out of their last 6 games, and that one win was against the Orlando Magic by 19. This is just not a team that's good this year. 14-21 this year, and 6-13 on the road. Atlanta has not been playing good either. They've lost 3 out of their last 5, and they just have. This is an Atlanta team that I thought when they got healthy they would be halfway decent. That they're not. This is a play-in team at best this year. But when it comes to it, I'm going over the total. These are 2 teams that have not played defense lately. The Atlanta Hawks have gone over in 3 out of their last 5, and the Lakers have gone over in 5 straight prior to their last game. So 5 out of their last 6, they did not go over against Miami. Previous to that, went over in 5 straight games. I expect some points in this one. We'll go ahead and take the over between Atlanta and the Lakers. We'll move on to the next game, which is the Raptors and the Suns. The Raptors are 1.5, 2-point favorites area. 224.5 is the total in this game. And this Raptors team is an absolute mess right now. They just lost tonight, so this is a second leg of a back-to-back for them. They lost by 13. I'm going to go ahead and grab the Suns. I know it's not a pretty line. It's not a pretty play. And I'm fading the Toronto Raptors at home. They just have not been as good lately. They've now lost 8 out of their last 10 games, and a lot of them were at home. They've lost 5 straight home games. Not a team I want to be back in after they had a fantastic 10-2 start at home. They're now 10-7 at home. Not an interesting team I want to go after. I'll go ahead and grab a little bit of the Suns at plus money. Suns coming off of a ugly loss to the Washington Wizards. So I think this is a good bounce back spot for them. We'll go ahead and take the Suns at a little bit of plus money. We'll go ahead and jump into this game, which will have our best bet in it, and I'll mention what we could do with that in a minute. But it's the Wolves and the Bucks. The best bet is on the total in this game. The Bucks are 5-point favorites. 228 is the total in this one, and we're taking the Bucks. This is a Bucks team that has been scoring nicely lately, although they have not been winning, though. They've lost 4 straight against a Minnesota team that themselves have also lost 4 straight. So this is 2 teams that are kind of not in a good form right now. and I think the Bucks bounce back, have a better chance at bouncing back. Obviously, I like the total a lot more in this one than I like the side, but it's a lean towards the Bucks. If you want the best bet, which is the total, 1 week pass NBA for only $70. I actually have two best bets today, which I have one in the early and I have a later one as well. So if you guys are interested in that, we'll go ahead and bring that up later on in the stream as well. We'll go ahead and move on to the next game where it's just the Bulls and the Pistons. Now the Pistons had 2 players suspended from that fight, but I think it's nothing significant. I think it was like a coach and 1 player. I think it was a bench player or something. I don't remember. But nothing significant with the Pistons. Bulls are 7.5 point favorites, and the big question for me is why. I know the Pistons are horrible. They're 4-15 on the road. They're 9-28 this year. Why are we trusting this Bulls team? They just came off of a very nice win versus the Bulls, versus the Bucks. Fantastic, good job. I don't trust them. Give me the points with the Pistons. This is still a Bulls team. Yes, the Bulls have won 4 out of their last 5. They wouldn't be covering this big of a spread though. Go ahead, give me the Pistons plus the points to get the job done. I don't think they win, but at least I don't think this is a game that the Bulls can cover. Back half of the games, we get the 76ers and the Pelicans, and this is probably one of the better games to watch tomorrow. The Pelicans are 2-point favorites, 227.5. 227 is the total. We get the Pelicans, who are one of the best teams, who is tied for the best team in the West. We get the 76ers, who are on a little bit of a nice run themselves. Before losing to Washington, they had won 8 straight games. But when it comes to it, when I look at these two teams, I think the Pelicans are just better. I got their money line around -120 area. I think it's definitely a spot where you can see the Pelicans win this game by margin. I think the Pelicans are the better team when it comes to it. So I'm going to go ahead and grab them minus the 2 points against the 76ers. Pelicans 15-4 at home this year. Sixers 6-8 on the road. Go ahead, give me some Pelicans action in this one. Nuggets are hosting the Heat. The Nuggets are 4-point favorites. 223.5 is the total in this game. Once again, we get a Nuggets team who is tied for the best team in the Western Conference, 12-3 at home, going up against a Miami team who has been playing better lately. They've won 6 out of their last 8 games, so they have been playing better. But this is a Nuggets team that I'm going to trust at home a lot more often. They're 12-3, 8-7 against the spread at home compared to 7-9 on the road for the Heat. I think the Nuggets get the better of them coming back from that back-to-back in Sacramento. Go ahead, give me the Nuggets in this one. Speaking of Sacramento, the Kings are 3-point favorites with a total of 239.5 in this game against the Jazz. We have a kind of a second best bet because I didn't put it in the slide. It's on the total. It's on the side. The best bet for this game. I like the total as well. I'm going to go over the total. These are two teams that just do not believe in defense. You get the Kings, who are the second highest scoring team in the league and 24th in terms of defense. And the Jazz are 4th in scoring in the league and 23rd in defense. Two teams that are going to play high pace. I expect a very high scoring game where you can get one or both teams up in the 130s. I think it's going to be a ridiculously high-scoring game. I also really like a side in this one. Once again, side is on the picksandparlays.net website. If you guys are interested, 1 week pass, only $70. You get 2 of them that are exclusive to just the site for tomorrow if you guys are interested in that. We did hit our best bet from last night. Final game is the Blazers and the Warriors. The Blazers are 2-point favorites, total of 230.5 in this game. And this is just I want to say it's a system play. The Warriors are still 15-2 at home. They're 18-18 this year, 15-2 at home, which means they're 2-15 on the road. 3-15 on the road. Not a good team on the road. And this is a team I want to be backing at home. I get plus money for them at home. I'm going to jump on it. I know that they're missing a bunch of players. I know that they're banged up right now against a Portland team that's been playing some okay basketball lately. Sorry, they have not. They've lost 3 out of their last 4. They did win their last game and cover the 5.5, but this is a Warriors team that I want to be backing at home, fading on the road. They're at home. We're going to go ahead and grab them at plus money. That is all of the games for this slate. I want to thank you guys all for watching. Once again, week pass, $70 for all of the NBA plays. I want to thank you guys all for watching. Until next time, let's make some money. Let's cash some bets in the NBA. Good luck, guys.